Relished. I'm Allie. I'm a nutritionist and a yoga teacher, and I'm here to talk to you about nutrition every week. This week is all about lemons, the background, the varieties, the history, the health benefits, and a super exciting recipe called Meyer Lemon Coconut Macaroons. I am very excited about that. If you want to check out the recipe or look at it during the show, I put it in the link down below. It is on relish.com called Meyer Lemon Coconut Macaroon. You can see the link below. We're going to be making it at the end of the show, and so the outcome will be on my Instagram, which is also listed below at Allie Shercliffe. They're going to be really good. And they are really pretty healthy. It's just coconut, it's almond flour, honey, Meyer lemon, zest and juice. Not a whole lot to it. So really excited about that. But let's get started on the discussion of lemons, the history, where they come from, all of that. And if you have any questions or comments, please put it down in the chat because I love having conversations during the show. So join in anytime, questions, comments, I love it all. Okay, so does anybody know where lemons originated from? I thought this was so interesting in my research. I did not know where they originated from. Well, I will tell you. It's kind of unknown, but they've narrowed it down to a region in Asia, either northern India, Myanmar, or China. So somewhere in that area is where they originated. I'm just gonna keep holding this Meyer lemon because it smells so good and it's just a nice prop. Okay, so that's where they originated from, and then they entered Europe via Italy in between 100 and 200 CE. So that was a long time ago, during ancient Roman times. And then they were later introduced to Persia and Iraq and Egypt around 700 CE. And then the Mediterranean region between 1000 and 1150 CE. So they have been around a while. But then they started cultivating lemons a little bit later in Genoa, Italy. And that was in the middle of the 15th century. I thought this was really interesting. When they were brought to North America, they were typically just used as ornamental plants, and they weren't actually cultivated and that was in the 1400s when they were in North America, but they didn't actually start cultivating them and eating them until the 19th century. So that was interesting. Hi, Kelly. Love the flavor of lemon. So eager to see what I should make with them. Yes. We are making a delicious, delicious dessert today. So healthy, paleo-friendly, gluten-free cookies. Macaroons. So excited. Okay, so that's kind of the background history. I have some really fun facts about lemons too. I had a lot of fun getting the research for today's show, because there's so much good information out there about lemons. And lemons just make people happy, They're delicious. So a typical lemon tree, so lemons grow on trees. A typical lemon tree can produce 500 to 600 pounds of lemons a year. That's a lot of lemons. And the trees bloom several times in the year, and actually the fruit can be picked 6 to 10 times throughout the year, which I believe because whenever we visit my mother-in-law, she lives in a warm climate and she always has lemons on her tree, and it's just lovely. So I love that lemons grow all year round. I would love to be able to go outside and pick a lemon. So in addition to people eating lemons, there are a lot of byproducts from lemons as well, including citric acid, lemon oil, and pectin. So lemon oil is often used in lemon extract, and you can use that in cooking. Or it can also be used in products like soaps and shampoos and perfumes. The citric acid is often used in the beverage industry. And the pectin is used to make jams and jellies. So lots of uses besides just the lemon. And we use the lemon zest, we drink the lemon juice. All kinds of recipes call for lemons. They're very, very common in a lot of our recipes. So let's see what else. And also the leaves of the lemon tree can be used. You can make tea out of lemon leaves, which, gosh, way back in April or May, I did a whole episode on making teas with herbs from your house, or herbs or plants around your house that you may be growing. And I was really happy to find that you can make tea with lemon leaves. And also it's been used in preparing meats and seafoods as well. So lots of uses for the lemon and the lemon tree and the lemon leaves. Let's see. Because of its high acidic content, it can also be used for cleaning. So you could take a lemon half and put salt or baking soda on it and clean a lot of things, especially copper or kitchenware, which great to know, and nice and natural way to clean something. So I thought this was interesting. So I saw a lot of different resources on this. So I'm just going to tell you two on where the lemons are most produced in the world. One site was very different than the other site. One site said most lemons are produced in China, India, Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina. And then another site said California, Arizona, Italy, Spain, Greece, Turkey, Cyprus, Lebanon, South Africa, and Australia. So those are all very different regions, but I guess it's safe to say that lemons are grown in a lot of different places of the world. It has now definitely traveled worldwide. Lots of places, lots of cultures use lemon in their cooking, and lots of countries are cultivating lemons. So of my research, I found that there are about 5 main varieties of lemons I thought was interesting. One is called Bonnie Bray lemon, and it has a thin skin and it's seedless, and that's mostly grown in San Diego. The next one is a Eureka Lemon, which has a thicker peel, and they said this is the most common one you're going to see in grocery stores, which I'm holding a Meyer Lemon right now. But this is, kind of the thicker skin. You never know if it's going to have a lot of juice, but it's still good. This is probably a Eureka. I looked at the bag, but it didn't say, but I'm guessing this is a Eureka. And this is also known as a 4 seasons lemon because you can get it all year round. Great to know. Then there's the Lisbon Lemon, which is also another common one that we find in the grocery store, and it has a thinner skin, more juice, less seeds, which sometimes I feel like, yes, I do get a Lisbon. Like, you never know if it's going to have seeds or not, but I like it when it has the thin skin because then you know you're going to get more juice. So Eureka and Lisbon are the most common in the grocery store. Then there's hopefully I'm saying this correctly, this is in Italian, but Fermanello St. Teresa, or Sorrento Lemon. This is native to Italy, and the zest is really high in lemon oils, and it's typically used to make limoncello, which, if you haven't had limoncello, it is a delicious Italian beverage. I've made it before where you soak lemon peels in vodka, and then it turns it yellow. And then you're supposed to add sugar. I usually add a little bit, not a ton. So delicious. It's like a nice sipping beverage to have before or after a meal. So that's the variety Sorrento that is used to make limoncello. It typically has lots of oils in it. And then the last, but definitely not the least, is the Meyer Lemon, which in my research I did not know this, that a Meyer Lemon is a cross between a regular lemon and a mandarin orange, and that's why it is sweeter than all the other lemons. So I thought that was really cool. The skin is thinner, there's more juice, there are seeds in the Meyer Lemon, but today we're using the Meyer Lemon in our macaroons, and it does make it a little bit sweeter. So I thought that was really interesting, and I was happy I was able to find it. Sometimes you can't find them. I read that the season of the Meyer Lemon is like December through May, so I thought I was pretty safe midway through the seasons. So that's the Meyer Lemon. Love it, love it, love it. I feel like it's become a pretty popular lemon for cooking, and sometimes they put slices of it on pizza. It's in baked goods. Watch out for the Meyer Lemon, or look out for the Meyer Lemon. It is delicious. And I didn't know it was part mandarin orange. That's so great. Okay, so that is kind of the info, the background info, and the varieties. So now let's talk health benefits, which there are a ton of health benefits from lemons, which makes me really, really happy because they're so easy. You know, you can have them in your refrigerator for a really long time. They stay good. You can have them, you know, I use them all the time for dressings, for my water, for all kinds of things. Juicing. It's a nice to add a lemon to juice. Okay, so we'll do background information on lemons first, and I'm going to put this down. Background health information on lemons first, then I'll get more specific. So lemons are high in vitamin C, also folate, potassium, flavonoids, and another compound called limonin, and which is a limonoid, which is a compound found in citrus fruits that has health benefits. So the limonin and the vitamin C are typically what's going to be giving the lemons their healthy aspects. So a whole raw lemon contains 139% of your daily needs for vitamin C. So that's cool. Especially if you drink a lot of lemon water, you're probably getting a good amount of vitamin C. And also, one lemon has 22 calories, so not a whole lot to it. And this is so cool. Lemons, I'm going to go more into detail about a specific nutrient, but lemons have been found to help other foods release their nutrients better. So there was a study done where they cooked some carrots. They either mashed or boiled them, so they were cooked, and they found that the carotenoids, you know, the compounds that give, like peppers and carrots, their bright color and have all the good health benefits, they found that when the boiled or mashed carrots were mixed with lemon juice and olive oil and whey, that the carotenoids were 30% more accessible from the carrots. Super cool. I'm going to talk about another nutrient in a little bit, but that's awesome. It's so easy to add a squeeze of lemon to anything. It pretty much goes with every meal. Pretty much. So I really liked that. So anyway, that's kind of the overview. A little bit more specific. Lemons are good for our immune system. The vitamin C can help stimulate the production of white blood cells, which is good for our immune system. And because vitamin C is an antioxidant, you know, we love talking about antioxidants on this show. It combats those free radicals and strengthens the immune system and can help if we have colds or flu, which I'll get into in a little bit. Oh, in my next statement, I will get into that. There was a review done, and they found that vitamin C's, while they didn't reduce your incidence of getting colds, it did reduce the amount of time a cold lasted. So take your vitamin C. Talk to your doctor about how much. So anyway, vitamin C is good to combat colds, which I think we all know. You know, everybody says drink orange juice, and it's pretty much just because of the vitamin C. Okay, so this is another nutrient that vitamin C helps. So vitamin C helps us absorb iron better, especially from plant-based iron, like spinach and lentils. They all have iron in them. And if you have vitamin C alongside those foods, you're going to be able to absorb the iron way better. So if you're having a spinach salad, use a lemon vinaigrette that you've made with fresh lemon. If you're having lentils, drink some lemon water. You know, just be aware of vitamin C when you're eating your iron-rich foods. And this helps with preventing iron deficiency anemia, which is caused by not eating enough iron. So we need to absorb our iron, have your vitamin C with it. Great. So the vitamin C also in lemons has been found to possibly improve our heart health. And they say, some scientists say that's because of the antioxidants, that's good for our heart. There was a study done in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition where they studied 100,000 people, and they found that the people that ate the most fruits and vegetables had a 15% lower risk of developing heart disease. So eat your fruits and vegetables. It's always a good thing to have fruits and vegetables. Okay, the vitamin C in lemons may also lower our cholesterol. There have been some studies done on that. There was a study in the Alternative Therapies in Health and Medicine, and they found that men and women who had high cholesterol, they were given them the limonene, that compound that's found in lemons, and vitamin E supplements every day. And after the study, their cholesterol was lowered by 20 to 30%. So, something to think about, something to ask your doctor about. Lemons may lower our risk of stroke, which that's good. There was a study done of 70,000 women over 14 years, and they found that those who ate the most citrus fruits had a 19% lower risk of stroke. So that was pretty cool. This is also good for some people. It could help with kidney stones. Vitamin C, or the lemons could help with kidney stones. So because lemons and limes, but we're talking about lemons today, are acidic, they have found that could help people with kidney stones. It could help stop the formation of kidney stones, and it could also help break up small kidney stones that have already formed. So again, do your research and talk to your doctor about that, but I thought that was pretty interesting. They have found that lemons are antimicrobial or antibacterial. A lot of solvents and cleaning products, natural especially, that have lemon peel in them, they found that they can fight against very specific bacteria like Salmonella, Staphylococcus, and other pathogenic bacteria, ones that could cause us harm. And there was a study in the Journal of Functional Foods where they found that fermented sweet lemon juice fought against, or had antibacterial activity against E. coli. So that's another one. Appreciate the statistic. I know, me too. I thought, that's great. Let's drink our lemon water, ladies. Okay, and the vitamin C in lemons could also help with our skin. We know that vitamin C helps with the formation of collagen, which is the building block of our skin. Our skin can easily get damaged from the sun and our environment and aging and all of that, so vitamin C can definitely help with that. And I think the one thing that we all learned in school was that vitamin C helps prevent scurvy, which was a condition that sailors had where they weren't getting enough vitamin C, and so some of the things that happen with scurvy is that you get swollen gums, your wounds don't heal as well, and so vitamin C is very important for that. We don't really have to worry about that in the United States because our diets are pretty varied and we are exposed to a lot of vitamin C, but it does prevent scurvy. And it also may help support our oral health, especially because it can help with bacteria in our mouths, so vitamin C is good for that. So those are all the main health things. So a big thing, we're talking about using lemon in our food, but a way to get a good amount of lemon is drinking lemon water, just squeezing a lemon into your water. And especially the pulp can feed, if you're squeezing lemon, you're going to get some of the pulp, and that can feed on the good bacteria in our intestines, promoting good gut health, promoting good overall health. So that's an interesting component as well. And the smell of lemon has been found to be a mood booster and also can help with nausea. I remember when I was pregnant with my son and them saying that, the doctor saying that ginger or lemon helped with nausea. I remember them saying even the smell of lemon could help. So, something to consider. Now, are there risks with drinking a lot of, lemon water or using lemon or consuming lemons? Not a whole lot of risks unless, for example, you have like a mouth ulcer. That really hurts to have the acid in your mouth. Or if you have GERD, which is the gastroesophageal reflux disease, it could contribute to heartburn. So consider that if you have GERD. And also, citric acid can wear down the enamel on our teeth. So they say, if you're drinking a lot of lemon water, maybe use a straw. Ditto Allie with Jules. Oh, yeah. I know. It was helpful. I remember the ginger for sure and some lemon. Did help with the nausea for sure. I drank a lot of lemon water. But I'm glad to hear that you did too. Okay, so that's it. I think we should get these macaroons going because we got to put them in the oven. They have to cook for 20 minutes, so follow me on Instagram, or if you already do, you'll see the outcome of these cookies. I'm very excited. And they are pretty healthy. They do have some honey in them, but other than that, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm going to move my chair. Okay, so it's from the blog website called Downshiftology. You can find it on relish.com. Okay, let's just get going. So the recipe, I've preheated the oven to 325. And now we will be mixing all of the ingredients together in a bowl. And I will tell you the ingredients. I'm making a full batch. You know how I usually only cut it, I usually cut my recipes in half. Well, we're doing the full batch today because I'm really excited. Okay, so we're starting off 1.5 cups of shredded, unsweetened coconut. We've got that right here. Shredded, unsweetened coconut. Right here. Then we have a 1/2 cup of almond flour. Also right here, great gluten-free flour to use, if that is something that's important. And 1/2 cup of honey and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So I heated this earlier today because the coconut oil needed to be melted, but I didn't want it to be hot. So I've got, there we go, honey and coconut oil in here. And it's definitely cooled to room temperature already. But I'm glad to already have that coconut oil melted. Okay. So we've got that. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract right here. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 1 Meyer lemon, zested and juiced, which I already did. We've got the zest right here. It produced a pretty good amount of zest. And I used a microplane to zest it. I know there are all different kinds of ways you can zest. And then it did produce a lot of juice. So it's a pretty color. It's a little bit more yellow-orange than regular lemon juice. Okay. So we've got all that together. I'm going to stir it up. Oh boy. This is exciting. I love macaroons. I haven't made them in a long time. I used to make them all the time and then dip them in chocolate, but we're not going to do that today because I don't know about lemon and chocolate. But it smells so good. You can smell the coconut. You can smell the coconut oil. You can smell the lemon. This is going to be really, really good. Okay, and so then it says to use a cookie, like an ice cream scoop or a cookie scoop, but I don't really have one like the kind that they're talking about with the thing that slides underneath to like scoop it out. So we are going to use, I have these little bowls. I got these when I visited my best friend in New York from that store, Fish's Eddy, and I use them all the time. So it's just a little cup. You can use any kind of ice cream scoop or cookie scoop that you have, or a little bowl like this, because I think it'll make a really nice shape. Thank you for adding the link as well. Okay, and I put some oil in it just so that it's easier. It will more easily come out of the bowl. Okay, so we're scooping it in. These are really nice and coconutty. Okay, and I think because this Meyer Lemon had so much juice in it that, that the batter is a little bit, I think it needs to be a little bit thicker, so I might add some more coconut or some more almond flour. Yeah, because I don't think it'll stay very well. So I'm going to add some more almond flour. And then we're going to put them on the pan and then bake them for 20 minutes. And then you cool the macaroons for 15 minutes, and then you can eat them. So you're going to have to follow me on Instagram because I will show you the results then. After I add a little bit more almond flour, because I think it just does need to be a little bit thicker. Maybe I should have used a little bit less lemon juice because those lemons are huge. The Meyer Lemon, a cross between a lemon and a mandarin orange. I love that. So that's really cool. Should we review? Let's review what we learned today. I learned a lot from this research. It was so great. And so lemons originate in either India, Myanmar, or China, somewhere in that region. And then they traveled over to Europe. Italy was kind of the main place it went first, then through the Middle East and Persia, Iraq, and Egypt, and then North America. It used to be an ornamental plant at first in many places, and then was used for food. And I just realized I haven't had a sip of my beverage today. I have my Cincinnati mug. My parents gave that to me, and I use it all the time. Okay, so it's good for our health, may improve our heart health. It helps us absorb nutrients like iron better. It may lower our cholesterol and may lower our risk of stroke. Let's see, iron absorption may help people with kidney stones. It's antibacterial, may help our skin. The vitamin C helps our skin. Prevents scurvy, may help support our oral health, and just really super easy to consume. Slice it up, put it in your water. Makes water more fun anyway, even plain water or sparkly water, all kinds of water. So that is kind of it. Oh yeah, there are 5 different varieties. There is the Bonnie Bray, the Eureka, the Lisbon, the Sorrento, and the Meyer Lemon. All of them vary in thickness of the skin, if they have seeds or not, how much juice is in them. The Meyer Lemon is a little bit different because it's a cross with a mandarin orange, so it's a little bit sweeter. So we've got lots of different varieties. These macaroons are going to be so good, so you're going to have to check out the final outcome on my Instagram. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for your comments. It's really great to see everybody and have you join the show. So, have a great rest of your day. Check me out on Instagram. I will post those cookies. I can't wait. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.